Hello, this is me, the Orange Tamang from Let's Help YouTube channel, and you are watching PHP series. This is my part 3 video on PHP, and in this video, I am going to explain you about the basic syntax, a PHP comment, and a basic functions like echo and print in this tutorial. I have divided this video into 3 sections. Firstly, I am going to explain you about the basic syntax or the basic structure of PHP. In second, I will explain you about the echo and print functions, and in last, that is third one is a comment in PHP, how to write comment in a PHP. So before starting, we must have to be clear about where to save our PHP file in XAMPP server. So in order to save your PHP file in a XAMPP server, you have to know where you have installed your XAMPP server in your computer. In which drive, either C drive or either D drive or some other drive. You must be clear about it. So in my computer, I have installed the XAMPP server under C drive. So I'll open my computer. I'll go to C drive, and after that, I'll search for XAMPP, a folder XAMPP. I'll double click it, and under XAMPP folder, there's a one document called htdocs. So you have to save your PHP file under this folder. Just double click this htdocs folder. So here you have to create a new folder, and you have to save your all the documents over here. So I'll show you practically. So let's talk about a basic syntax of PHP. So I'm using a Dreamweaver as a text editor. So I'll open Dreamweaver and I'll open a PHP file. You see that this is a basic structure of HTML. So under HTML, in between the body tag, you can embed it. You can use the PHP code either out of HTML or in between the HTML code. So I'll use the PHP code in between HTML code. So the basic structure of or basic syntax of PHP, this is the basic syntax of PHP. Whatever the code that we write in between this opening PHP tag and closing PHP tag, those tags are known as a PHP code. So this is the basic structure of PHP. So hope you have got the basic structure about the PHP. Now my next part is the basic function like echo or print function. Echo or print function in PHP. These two are the basic way to get output in PHP. So in order to display any data into a browser, we need to use a echo function or print function in PHP. So let's make it clear about echo. In between this double inverted comma, you need to write the words or anything that you want to print in your browser. So today I want to show you, or I want to print the hello world in my screen. So I have written a hello world. I'll save this file. As I already mentioned in the beginning of this tutorial, that in order to save this file, a PHP file, you need to save under htdocs folder. So I'll go to my computer. I have to search the disk where I've installed that XAMPP server. So I've installed that XAMPP server under C drive. So I'll open this C drive and I'll see, or I'll search the XAMPP folder. Just open this XAMPP folder by double clicking it, and you have to search htdocs folder under XAMPP folder. So double click this folder, htdocs folder, and just create a new folder. I'll create a new folder over here, like I am teaching you about a PHP. So I'll write PHP tutorial, and under this folder PHP tutorial I would like to save this file. So I use this name as a echo.php because I just want to print out a hello world in our browsers. So always use extension as .php in order to save a PHP file. Like as in HTML, we need to use a .html as an extension, where in PHP we need to use .php. So save this file and let's run in a browser, and what we'll see, let's see. I've asked a browsers to print this hello world only. So let's see whether it will print or not. There is no data displayed. Why? Means in order to display this data, this need to be interpreted in a server. So in order to interpret this server, our server must be active. So here I haven't active this server. So in order to active this server, just open this XAMPP by double clicking it, and you have to run this Apache and MySQL too. Now after running this Apache and MySQL, then you can go to your address bar and type localhost/php tutor. You have to write the folder name, again slash, and use your file name, that is echo.php, and just hit enter button. See, it get printed as a hello world. The function of echo is to print or is to display the data into your browsers. Likewise, I'll copy this and I will paste it over here, and instead of echo I'll use a print print function. I'll save this file and I'll refresh this page. Let's see what will happen. The same words get printed, hello world, or displayed hello world. If I use, so there is no more difference between echo and print. This echo and print function is used in PHP to display your data into a browser. Now my third section is comment section. So comment in PHP are also similar to the comment that are used in HTML. The PHP comment or syntax is always begins with a special characters of sequence, and all the text that appears between the start of the comment and the end will be ignored. That means the comment data or the text between the comment tag will not be displayed in a browser. We used a comment to remind ourselves what we did. So for example, echo equals to hello world. We did not understand it. If we look here, what is the meaning of echo? So in order to make easier for us, the meaning of echo, what does this sentence means? We use a comment. So we can use comment in two ways in PHP, that is single line comment and double or multiple line comment. A single line comment is started with a double slash, and if we write that echo, so I'll write this, I'll do it practically. Echo is used to display data or text into a browser. So if I save this, that means this will not be displayed in our browser. That I have written that echo is used to display data or text into a browser. So this text will not be displayed in a browser. So I'll save this and I'll refresh this page. See, the text, the comment that we use is not displayed in a browser. I'll erase this to make it clear. So I have erased this data and I'll save this file. After that, if I refresh the page, a browser will display a blank data. That means there is no data. Though I've written a certain text, it is a comment. That means comment is used to remind us what we are doing, what we have done in our project. So echo hello world. Now print hello. If I save this data or these files and if I refresh this, it will print a hello world in the both the code. That is echo and print, both are used to display data into a browsers. So hope you have understood about the basic structure or the basic syntax of PHP, echo and print functions, and a comment. So again, one thing is remaining. This is a single line comment. This is the example of single line comment. So in order to use a double line comment, that is multiple line comment, it is started with slash followed by star symbol and ended with star sign and followed by slash. So in between this line, if whatever we have written, that is, these are a multiple line comment. For example, $x is equals to 5 and dollar equals to 5 and dollar y equals to 10. Now dollar y dollar z equals to dollar x plus dollar y. Sorry, this is under comment section, so I have to take out it. I have to write over here and we use echo. We need to print this dollar symbol, print dollar z. So here I have add x and y and I've stored the data into a z variables. So under this we use a multiple comment. Whatever we write here, x and y are two variables with different values and the sum of these two values are added and stored in a z variables. So here is the double or multiple line comment. So if I save this, the line or the text that you have written in between the opening comment and the closing comment tag, the text will not be displayed in a browser. I have saved this and just I'll refresh it. Our answer is 15. That means I have added this to data, and I'll say I have saved this into a variable z. So this is a multiple line comment. In single line comment we use only a single line text. If we bring and if we write it will not be a comment. It will act as a syntax, or it will act as a text. So single line comment must be written in one line, whereas multiple line comment can be written into a multiple lines, not only a single line. Thank you so much for watching my video.